Are we just doing a Q&A?
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
Alright, I'm gonna get ready to post
All
that.
right. What's up, guys? It's XX Black Leo here again. Jarrett, original founder of JCG Studios. I'm here with the 5 studio members of, the 4 other studio members of JCG Studios. We're gonna do SWTOR Talk. We're gonna be doing any questions and answers you guys may have. So any questions you guys have, go ahead and type them in the YouTube chat box. Jao, go to the event coordination chat real quick and
Alright.
tell people we're live streaming right now.
Alright. There you go, posted there.
So once we get some viewers going and we get some questions asked, as you guys can see, I'm on Geonosis. So if you guys want to come ask, you guys can ask questions in game. You guys can ask questions through the YouTube chat box. Any of them work. As you can see, we kind of fixed our sabers. We're like they look a bit better now that they have an actual inner core to them. We're still working on getting the middle part fixed. I think we're actually working on that right now. In fact,
we are.
Yeah, we're working on it right now. So we'll probably have that updated in a few minutes. But yeah, we're working on all this. What's up with this? What's up with this random thing sitting here? It's like that looks like a broken saber hilt.
Crix, I got a question.
What?
Am I allowed to group the saber?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes everything so much easier.
All right, so in case anybody's wondering who else here, we've got Skilled Alex, we've got Jalnir Buntjua, we've got V Apathy V, and we've got Crix, and I don't know how to say his entire name. So Apathy, if you want to do that, go for it.
Crixus Odalis Maniatus.
Yeah. These are our 5. This is our 5. These are our 5 members of the actual
Group.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the rank that I named it. The 5 studio members. We're gonna be the 5 studio members. We're gonna oversee everything that goes on in JCG Studios. Crix and Apathy are actually the owners of 3 Mark Studios, and they're gonna be helping us with SWTOR, and we're gonna be working on it to make sure it gets done. I'm gonna be cutting down on a lot of the developers we had. Some of the old developers we had that were working for us. And they're
Luchem is in the chat, by the way.
It's fine. Anyone who was already a developer may not. We're gonna cut down on some of our developers that we have. I still plan to keep like our better ones, like the two people who made this map. We have Orphan Ghost 2, who's now known as Attribal. We're gonna keep him as a builder. Dayton, he helped Attribal on this map, so we're gonna keep him too. As you guys can see, we still have Geonosis. We still have all our other maps too. So if you guys
Naratar says this is Kronos Juju. I left a while back because of complications, but I can always come back.
That's good. I mean, it's good to see that we have people coming back. We're really going to cut down on a lot of our members, though. We're not going to have as many developers because we don't. The truth is that we really don't need a bunch of developers. But having too many developers is going to cause conflict and chaos, and having too many developers is a bad thing. Like we saw when we first started SWTOR, we saw a lot of conflict between members. We see Alex flying over there. I don't know what's going on with him. Alex, what are you doing?
AWAS.
Yeah, AWAS was a problem. Alex, what are you doing? Alex, what are you doing? Alex. So you guys can see Alex broke the game, clearly. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Alex, the menu. Alex, by the way, the menu button's not working. It's not opening up the menu when you click it. So, I can't hear you. You're gonna have to turn up your mic input. So Alex is our main GUI maker. He makes most of our GUIs. Does most of the animations on that. Oh, hey, we got Magic here. Magic showed up. What's up, Magic? Shout out to Magic for showing up.
By the way, Magic isn't getting any political stance within SWTOR.
Oh wait, so I can, but he can't. Or that's good to know.
Jamir can, but he can't.
Hey, what's up, Magic?
You know,
So like I said, if you guys have any questions, you guys can come into game with us. You guys can ask them. I know you left for a while. I understand that you left for a while, Magic. But if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any questions about what's gonna happen, what's to come, and all that, you guys can come into game and ask us about it. You guys can ask us through the actual YouTube chat box, like I said, because we have Giles watching the YouTube chat box.
yeah. Current question is, do you still have Dave? And he's talking about Davey the Dumb.
Davey the Dumb. We took him off the developers list for now. We haven't seen him in a while. As for Dayton, we're gonna keep Dayton because Dayton helped work on this map a lot. So we're gonna be keeping Dayton. Alright.
Hey, Anka showed up.
Yeah, I can see. Cat's here. Cat's here. Cronus is here.
Which, by the way, Crix, if we're going to need thumbnails and you don't already have an artist, God of Life Stars is one of the people.
God of Life Stars can do really good GFX and GFX and thumbnails.
Okay.
Kronos is here, so shout out to everybody who's in the server right now. I'm trying to figure out
What the fuck?
any beast plan. We're gonna look at putting in NPC bosses. Maybe not so much beast, like full size beast on this map, unless we changed up the design for this map and made it strictly PvE. Geonosis itself, we're gonna make Geonosis like we're planning to make Geonosis a PvE/PvP map. So with Geonosis, you're gonna be able to fight other members, and on top of being able to fight other members, there's gonna be NPCs we're gonna put in. We're gonna put in droids. We're gonna put in maybe throw some creatures in too, like the ones we had.
What about the Reek, the Ackley, and the Nexu from the Star Wars Clone Wars or Attack of the Clones movie, actually?
That's actually what I'm talking about with like the mobs and the that's what we're talking about with like the with the beasts and all that. We got Crystalite showed up, former dev. See if he keeps deving or not. We're gonna have to reevaluate who we have as devs. As you guys can see though, for everybody that's in game, if you pull your saber out and you press E, it ignites it. But if you press E again, it disignites it. And we still have the center blade. And like I said, we're working on fixing this right now as we're live streaming this. I think either Apathy or Crix is working on it right now.
On the what?
On fixing the centerpiece. Crix is fixing that, right?
Yeah, Crix is.
No, I'm working on this.
I'll
work on that later.
Crix is gonna fix it. That's what I meant to say. Crix is gonna fix it at some point. When Crix is not busy. As for groups, since nobody's really asking questions, we'll talk a bit about groups. So for the groups, oh hey, Crix is actually here in game. What's up, Crix? Hey, Crix is here. All right, so what we're gonna do is for groups. Groups are gonna be the Jedi and the Sith are gonna be very selective. Like, we're not gonna have.
Team Yeet.
Yeah, I see Team Yeet over there. So we're not gonna have like 2,000, 3,000 members in Sith and Jedi. We're gonna limit it to probably about 200, if that, in each group.
Depending on our size.
Yeah, depending on how many people we have. Depending on how many people we have, that'll dictate how big we make the Jedi and the Sith groups. Aside from that, Crick, did you just fling her? um, anyways, if depending on how many people we have in the community, that'll dictate how many members we have in the groups. The TFO and the Resistance are going to be they're not going to have a limit on how many members they can have. There's not going to be a limit on TFO and the there's not going to be a limit on TFO and the Resistance. And also we're going to be having we're going to be having the political groups. So not only are we going to have the Jedi, the Sith, the Resistance, and the TFO, we're also going to have political groups where you don't have to fight. We're also gonna have the political groups that aren't all about fighting, where it's you can either be in the Galactic Empire, or you can be in the or you can be in the what did we say the other one was gonna be, the Apathy?
The Galactic Empire and New Republic.
Yeah, the New Republic. So you can either be in the New Republic or you can be in the Galactic Empire, and you can actually hold a political position. And we'll have like the Senate and we'll have like the Senate and the New Republic. We are also going to be having races, we will be having Sith purebloods, and we will be having Cathars.
Will we have squadrons for space combat?
At some point, if we incorporate the space combat, because we have an idea for one of the maps where it's going to be like an actual space battle. Yes, we're gonna have Togrutas. We'll have Togruta. Yes, we will have purebloods. So the Chemlakas can be in.
Not all purebloods will be Chemlaka.
Not all purebloods have to be Chemlakas. Like we got rid of the family. We got rid of all the family groups. All the family groups got removed. The family things can still happen, but there's not going to be actual groups for them in the game.
The question from Bashan is, will we have Pokemon? And I can already say no.
No, there will not be.
We might make a Pokemon game in the future. I hope not, but
we might. It depends.
I'd rather a Fairy Tail one.
Yeah, I'd rather see a Fairy Tail before Pokemon Game 2. But then again, I don't want to get into bad blood with Tail. I had a good friendship with Tail.
Naruto game. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, we're totally not targeting BB Studios by making a Star Wars game and then making a and then turning around and making a Naruto game right after it.
Crick's
next
tried
is a superhero game. Next is a superhero
What did I try?
game.
Making a Naruto game.
Yeah. So there's gonna be 6 main groups for now. Later we may add in like a mercenary coalition where you can be a we might add in 3 more groups where it'd be like a mercenary political group.
Will we have the Harch? Will we have the Harch species?
The Harch species? Well, I mean,
whatever it is, we can make it.
Yeah,
whatever it is, we can make it.
Whatever it is, we can make it. Honestly, between the 5 of us, we can always make it. We're also going to we're going to be looking to have like a General Harambe. All right, Yeet. All right, that was funny, Yeet.
General what?
Harch was the spider. Harch was the spider.
I mean, like we're gonna be looking at having all the races if we can. We'll have anything that's a canon / legend race, like anything that's actually in Star Wars. We're not gonna make up races, guys. As for the groups, we're gonna have the 6 main groups, and eventually we're gonna be looking at adding in. Nope, there's gonna be Cathars. Cathars are a thing. There's gonna be Cathars. Mirror Lucas are also gonna be there.
All right, I made dual sabers and a saber staff so far.
All right, so
Who said no?
Apathy.
Chemlaka did. But
Join.
Ryan says
you just
Ryan wants a narwhal species, but I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, no.
yeah, no, that's not a thing. So with the we're gonna have the 6 main groups, and then we're gonna look at adding in probably no, we're not gonna have custom hilts. Custom hilts will not be a thing. Custom hilts will not be a thing. Like the only people that will get custom hilts is developers, and like I said, we're cutting back on developers, so we're not gonna be having a bunch of custom hilts. Crossguard hilt. That's something we'll talk about. No, I did not script. No, Crystalite, we did not script the sabers. We had somebody else script the sabers, but we're fixing the scripts on them. We may just redo this. Oh God.
What was that?
I have no clue what that
idea.
was.
That hurt. Look at
That
that.
Yeah,
wasn't
that
on
hurt.
my end.
I don't know what that was, but anyways.
Hey, Apathy. Join my server.
Sorry, let me just finish
so-
this
Yeah, that was technical difficulties.
vote. Nuh-uh.
So we're Magic. We're not in a voice chat. Okay, it's not gonna happen. We're in a voice chat, but not through Discord, so you're not gonna get into it. So with everything that's going on, we're gonna be looking to reevaluate who all is where in the groups.
Did the game just shut down?
No, ours? No, our games did not shut down.
I published the new hills to Roblox if you want to go see them.
All right. So, we're gonna shut down guys. We're gonna shut down the server for about 2 seconds, real quick. I'm gonna crash the server real quick so it'll update. So, I'll be right back on the stream. Awesome. So from that we can just add more in. Okay.
Hold on, don't kill me.
All right. So we shut down the server. We
Start moving around.
Oh.
Oh,
Are
I'm
we
choking
back
you.
on live?
yeah, we're back on live right now. I'm still trying to request the server to get in, so we'll see how long it takes. So in fact we just updated the sabers. Apathy, you did that on Geonosis, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently the animation can't be loaded.
We can't. It's still only spawning in one saber. Oh God.
No, I mean I didn't put it in the. It's on the ground somewhere. Hold on, I'll come in Geonosis.
It's somewhere on the ground.
Oh my god, not another holocron, please no.
Holocrons. I made 7 holocrons.
All right. Well.
You're fucking kidding me.
Yeah, I'm kidding you. Don't worry.
Oh, I see them. Are they? Is that what that broken saber hilt was that I saw sitting on the ground over here? Was that you were making those over here?
Yeah.
There's random particles. There's like random particles all over the floor.
Yo, who's moving parts?
Nobody's moving parts. That's just the sabers have this weird. The sabers have a weird block that falls behind them.
I mean, those hilts, you didn't weld them or anchor them or anything. However,
no, they
look smooth. So.
There's a block that's attached to the sabers that we're gonna need to take out. The sabers are grouped and they're attached to one block.
Oh no, I forgot to anchor them. They
I see
exploded.
that.
Hold on. I forgot to anchor them and they exploded.
Yeah, you need to restart the server again. However, those hilts look smooth. Those hilts look smooth, dude.
Yeah, they're really
Nice
the
job.
hilts are really nice. and then we have
reminds
this.
me of
Whoops, you know,
reminds me of Phantom Menace. It
Your
reminds me of the
sabers
Phantom
exploded.
Menace.
Your sabers exploded, my bad.
The sabers exploded. Oh great, we overcharged.
There just was too many crystals.
Sock, I know I had you deving, but we're probably gonna stop dev. I'm not gonna probably have you dev for now. Like I said, we're cutting back on our devs. I'm actually really reevaluating who all we have as devs.
All right, go back.
All right.
Wait,
Did you anchor them all?
I'm gonna put them somewhere. I'm gonna put them like right in front of that tower thing.
Because Sock, we have to. I know, like none of my devs want money. You got to remember, none of my devs are working for money right now.
Sock is a good builder. We could use him.
Yeah, I know. We could use him, and he wants to build the Mandalorian stuff. The thing is that even with that, we're still like we have to be very careful about how many builders we have, because if we have too many builders, then we get too many different building designs. And
all right, it's published.
All right, it's published. All right. Live now.
All right.
Yo.
Anka asks, "Am I getting fired?"
Anka is technically still our only person we have doing thumbnails right now for us. So, no. Let's call right now. All right, so we're back in server.
Oh yeah, they survived.
They survived this time. Good. Wait, are you in a different server from me? Yeah. If you guys look over here on the right side of my screen, when I activate my saber, you can see the block that it's attached to coming up.
The 404 Nova says, "Who's your other scripter?"
Who's my other scripter? We have oh god, I can't even think of names right now. Oh god.
There's Crix.
Yeah, we have Crix and I don't know who else we have right now. So as you guys can see, yeah, Alex can script. As you guys can see, we have our different saber models here. We have a basic staff, some duels, and then like these are really basic saber models that we're starting with. These are very basic saber models that we're starting with. We'll be looking to add in more later. We're going to. So we talked about the groups. Is there anything? What else do you guys want to talk about?
Shum is asking who made this map, and Ryan is asking, "Am I getting fired?" I mean, I am writing the Holocron stories. That's the 2 questions on the board.
All right, Shum. The creators of this map was Attribal and Dayton. They worked together to build this. They worked really hard on this map together. And they got it done.
Leo, what other classes do we need besides single saber, dual saber, and staff?
For the opening of the game, well, okay, for the opening of the game, we don't need anything else other than those 3. With regards to future saber forms we want to have, we want to have like a light whip. We want to have a light whip, and we want to have a what's it called? The saber pike. But the saber pike would probably be more for like temple guards or something like that.
Hey, who remembers the saber chainsaw?
No, we're not doing a saber chainsaw.
I know, but that's gonna be the joke.
Oh my god.
The question still on the board is from Ryan Kane or Norwell. Am I getting fired? I mean, I am writing the Holocron stories.
I'm not gonna say I'm firing anybody, because nobody was ever really hired in the first place. We just took whoever was willing to work. So
volunteered.
Yeah, people pretty much volunteered to do stuff. You guys can still volunteer to do work. and if we think it's good enough, we'll put it in the game. I don't want to tell anybody they're officially hired or anything like that, because if I do and then we don't think your stuff is good and we don't put it in the game, then we get the problem of people saying, but you said that I could work for you. You said I could do this, and then that generates a problem. So we're gonna work. If you guys want to do work for us, you guys can, and if we think it's good, if you guys do good and we think it's a good idea, we'll look at putting it into the game. If it's something completely far-fetched, we're not going to go for it, clearly. So don't like try and do something stupid.
Yo, guys, we need rebel helmets.
Yeah.
I thought Crix already had some.
Yeah, he has some for the First Order, but not rebel.
All right. Well, if anybody can make a script, can make something for that, then yeah.
We have another question from Narutar. Are you excited for the new official SWTOR update on December 2nd? And I've been watching all the videos. I can say yes.
Definitely. I can definitely say. I can definitely say that I'm excited for December 2nd update. We're gonna be updating consistently throughout that. We're gonna try and get Coruscant and DK finished, and once we get them finished, we'll officially launch the game in pre-alpha. We're probably gonna do we might do a paid access for pre-alpha and alpha, just so that way, like, if there's any bugs in the game, we want them out. Like if we're having trouble with like save files and stuff like that for because we're gonna have to have save files for character customization, and we're gonna have to have we're still debating on whether we're gonna put levels into the game or not. But for the most part,
If levels in, it's not going to be too hard to level up.
well, yeah, if we put levels in, it's not going to be an excessive grind.
Like Swola.
We're probably yeah, like really excessive grind. Oh my god. We don't want to make it too easy though.
I'm just saying, I hate grinding. So
Yeah. We all hate grinding.
Anybody hype for missions? Is that a thing? Is that going to be a thing?
Yes, that is. We are going to look to be putting NPC missions in. So like,
actually, Leo, I had a decent concept for this. I'll go ahead and talk about it on stream. But what I thought we could do is we could have a certain rank that administered the missions to the Jedi / the First Order, or whatever group it is besides the political parts. So it gives them something to do, and it gives the HRs a little more something to do at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that could work. What would you? Okay, so like what would you mean by like missions though? Give me an example of like what we could do for a mission for them.
Like a mission maybe, or like in Gaiden, I know they have like do me a favor and you'll get XP, or do me a favor and you'll get gold or something.
Yeah, and like we could set up a credit system and all that, and we could set it up to where people can transfer their credits from one person to another. And so like the HRs get like so many credits and stuff like that. And like you can take your credits into Coruscant or into like Drummond Cost, and there'll be like NPC stores where you can go buy new gear and stuff. Like you can buy new hilts. You can buy new saber. You can either buy new crystals, which if you buy crystals, the crystals are going to be really. We're probably going to make saber crystals like really expensive, with in-game currency, or
find them.
Oh
yeah, or you can go to Ilum, because Ilum is a confirmed planet for SWTOR. So you can either
I can't say the other one that's in concept, can I?
Yeah, you cannot say the other one that's in concept yet. Don't say the other one yet. So there'll be Ilum, and you'll be able to go onto Ilum and find saber crystals when they spawn. They're not going to be always there. We're going to have them spawn maybe like once every 30 minutes or something like that, or like maybe once every 45 minutes or something like that. Like there'll be a saber crystal, it'll spawn in, it'll be there for about it'll be in a hidden location for about I don't know, how long do you guys think? Like maybe 5 minutes?
Yeah,
Actually,
10 minutes.
Yeah, what
10?
I was
15 minutes.
Yeah, what I was thinking, like, I know in the movie, you you wouldn't even get a saber at until you're, I think it's initiate. I'm not sure, but it's not the first rank. So.
You built your saber in a Padawan ship, I think.
Yeah,
Was
until
it-
then they should.
Was it? Where's?
I think it was initiate.
I
Was it
say we
initiate?
do initiate.
Here's the thing. In Clone Wars, in the Clone Wars era, it was initiate, but in SWTOR era, it was once your master approved the creation of a lightsaber, you could go out and do that.
Well, at the same time, it's also not, we're not doing per se the SWTOR era, because I mean you got to think about what groups we have. It's really custom lore.
Also, what I was thinking is if they don't have a lightsaber yet, we would give them a very basic one, like the one I built.
Well, yeah, the basic hilt, like we would set up a script. We'd set up a script for we set up a script, and what would happen is like the script would be based off the group, and based off your rank in the group. Once you reach a certain rank, you spawned in with the basic hilt, and then we would have the save file that could override the script. And if you bought another hilt, and you had equipped it, then the save file could override your basic saber hilt, and then it would spawn you in with whatever your saved saber hilt was.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a concept in chat by Ryan Kane. There should be a system where you press buttons on your keyboard coordinating the way you build your saber, mess up a key, and you start again. And when you do it, your saber is created.
I don't really see a point in that. That just kind of takes up lag.
Yeah, it creates an unnecessary mission in a sense. It makes it really excessive, and a lot of people don't like that, and a lot of people will think that's too difficult to do. What we'll probably do is we'll make we'll have it to where you have to actually go find the materials to make your saber, or like you get the shell of your saber, and you have to go into Coruscant, and you have to go find the store in Coruscant where like you have to go find like the different materials throughout Coruscant and throughout the galaxy where you have to find your materials. Like clearly you can go to Ilum and you can get a crystal. You could go to somewhere in Coruscant and you could buy like a conductor for your saber. Various parts could be found throughout the galaxy. I just got a message on
They're all surrounding the basic hilts.
Yeah, I can see that.
This will be your training hilts. I'm talking to you, skilled noob.
GG.
He's not lying.
So
Look, it's
I'll
Quish.
just stay here and get roasted. Whatever.
It's alright.
Alex, no, we need you. Don't go.
Yo, I just realized we can stand on the sabers.
That's
Shit.
gonna be a problem.
I know how to fix it. Don't
You
worry.
need put it on no collide, yeah.
Yeah, put on
Yeah.
no collide.
Can't.
Simple fix will take care of it.
Jalmir, when is the game going to be up? That's a good question for Mr. JCG Studios here.
It's not going to be up for another month or so.
It won't be out for another month or so because we have to finish all the planets. We have to not only finish the planets, we have to create the linking system to where like you jump from game to game. Kind of like how it is in SWTOR, like with it's gonna be kind of like how it is in SWTOR. It's not gonna be exactly the same. We're gonna have a fast travel system too, so that way if you don't want to take your time traveling from planet to planet, you're not gonna be able to. I do think we're gonna look into setting up though for the fast travel system. You have to have visited the planet once to be able to fast travel to it, and there's gonna be.
Oh, by the way.
What's up?
Go ahead. The whole in SWTOR, I know how everyone was like, "Yo, what are ships even for?" This time we're gonna make an actual space where it's gonna matter who owns space.
Yeah.
If you own, we're gonna make it. If you own too much space around a planet, the other team can't get in.
So you're talking about the Federation, or say the Federation's blockade.
That could be a thing. Yeah, like I'm talking about if there's what's gonna happen is a planet is gonna give off a certain it's gonna give off a certain
He's talking like
area of like belonging.
he's talking like making planets waypoints, like making them capture points and stuff like that.
Yeah. So basically,
Alright.
it's the game is basically going to be like the real Star Wars, a big capture the flag game.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a nonstop PvP pretty much, unless you're in one of the player protected servers where PvP won't be enabled.
Well, I'm gonna make it to where like one Sith can't go to a random planet and just capture it. Like there has to be a certain number of Jedi and Sith there before anything can begin.
Well, yeah.
One of the old concepts was on planning a raid.
Give me 1 second. We have a question. Sock is asking. He's asking. You can't capture the home planets of each nation though, or
Yeah, no.
like nothing. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to like the Sith aren't gonna be able to capture Coruscant. The Sith aren't gonna be able to capture Coruscant and Tython, and the Jedi aren't gonna be able to capture Korriban and Dromund Kaas. Syntax 1 is also you're also not going to be able to capture Syntax 1, and I'm trying to think what do we have, what was the planet that we had for the TFO home planet?
No clue, but
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to look back through our planet list and see what we're gonna have for that one.
we're gonna have
I'll go ahead and check up on that.
we're gonna have a total of 6 planets that can be captured at the very least.
Yeah, there's gonna be 6 planets at the least that can't be captured, and we plan like. Granted, we're not going to release all our planets at first. We will be looking to have, I would say, probably somewhere in the range of 20 plus planets in this game.
And that's at the start. Like we can still make more too.
Yeah, like that's just a guess. That's just like a starting estimate. So
The confirmed planets of SWTOR that Blake said on July 10th.
That was forever ago.
Was Coruscant, Dromund Kaas, Korriban, which you misspelled Korriban,
Shush.
Tython, Geonosis, Hoth, Kashyyyk, Endor, and Tatooine.
We can add on to that list because we do have more confirmed planets. So we'll probably update that list.
Yeah, we'll do that after the stream.
Yeah. With force sensitivity, we did come up with this really cool idea for force sensitivity. Apathy, do we want to talk about that now, or do we want to save that for a later date?
So basically,
well, no. I'm asking, do you actually want to talk about it now, or do we want to save that for a later date, and then we'll talk about it at a later date, so that way we keep them interested.
We can have a SWTOR talk. How does this sound? We could have one SWTOR talk every Friday.
That could work.
Well, force sensitivity is the last thing we'll talk to them about.
Yeah, we'll say force sensitivity.
All right. No, I'm talking about like today. Like
for
the
today.
last thing we'll talk about today.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we do have a special plan for force sensitivity with regards to the game.
We've been streaming for 40 minutes, by the way. So.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so basically, force sensitivity is gonna be born too. So you're not gonna be able to press a new game at all ever unless we reset stats.
Well,
basically, force sensitivity.
It's gonna be
you're born with.
It's gonna be an RNG based system, right?
What do you mean by RNG?
It's gonna be like an RNG based system when you join the game, and it's gonna be linked to your character. It's gonna be linked to your actual Roblox. It's gonna be linked to your actual Roblox account. So if you when you first join the game and the first time you click new game, an RNG system is going to calculate what amount of force sensitivity your character has, and that's going to be your base force sensitivity.
Well, I don't see a reason for a new game button though. Think about it.
Well, I mean, if some like that's true. We don't really need a new game button unless somebody just like really wants to reset their stats, which I have no fucking clue why. But we do have to have that new game button for when somebody comes into the game. Because if we don't have the new game button for when people first join the game, it's not going to let us do anything.
Well, we're gonna make it to where like when they first join the game, it's gonna start them in a new game anyways.
All right, well then, I mean, if we don't have a new game button, it's not going to really matter anyways. We
Basically,
have
I'll tell them about force sensitivity now if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so basically, you have a born with force sensitivity. The whole concept is anyone can be a Jedi, technically speaking, but your force sensitivity will determine who's the strongest, and the Jedi/Sith are looking for the strongest Jedi/Sith. So if you have a low force sensitivity, your chances aren't as high as like someone with like a really high force sensitivity would have. Such as if, let's say, Leo has 200 out of 1,000 force sensitivity. I would, and then let's say Bayesian has 6 million out of 6 million force sensitivity. Bayesian would obviously get that spot because he has like 1,000 times more potential.
Unless
Also
I just whoop his
because-
ass in PvP.
If he managed to do that, I would probably shit my pants.
Well, good thing you're wearing the brown pants right now.
I am. Thank you. Basically, that's what force sensitivity. Force sensitivity determines how much we're probably going to make it damage. No, not damage. Because we don't know how much the force sensitivity is going to be out. We're probably going to make it out of like 50 or so. So like it'll do like an extra so much damage per force sensitivity you have. So
Yeah.
because force sensitivity is basically how well you can handle a lightsaber.
Well, it's not only how well you can handle a lightsaber, but how great your moves are with the Force.
Yeah.
And there will be ways to train your Force sensitivity and get it higher. There's gonna be chambers in the temple where you can train, where you can actually train on target dummies. Like they're not gonna give you as much XP as going out and killing mobs or going out and doing PvP and killing other players. But the fastest way to level is gonna be to kill mobs. If you don't want to kill the mobs, you can always attack the training dummies that are going to be in the temples, and you can train there. And but that's gonna make it difficult. We're gonna make it really difficult for you to actually level doing that. It's not gonna be really easy to level going through that.
I'll tell them why exactly, because I'm sure they're all out there like, yo, why can't I be a Sith or why can't I be a Jedi?
Well, I mean, you can either explain it or I can explain it either way.
Basically, we don't want, the statistics for being a Jedi/Sith were very, very low. I don't remember the exact statistics, but being a Jedi or a Sith was very rare in the actual movie. So we're trying to make it canon and make it very rare in the game we're making.
So so how many people do you guys think actually lived in the entire galaxy in the entire galaxy of Star Wars? How many people do you guys think exist? How many people do you think actually existed and lived in the entire galaxy? Give me a number.
With force sensitivity, over 100,000 by the Clone Wars time, and by all in all, around 300 billion.
No, Zhao. I'm talking about
People in general.
I was talking about people in general. Because everybody is in some way or another force sensitive.
There were 300 billion people.
300 billion. So we're going to take 300 billion. 300 billion people in the galaxy. Out of that, there was, as Cliff just said,
people.
as 20 quadrillion.
20 quadrillion. I find that funny.
Well, we're just gonna take 300. We're gonna take 300 billion for an example, because the percent only gets lower from there. So it's estimated that at the peak of the Jedi Order, there was around 10,000 to 20,000 Jedi, somewhere in that range. So we'll go with 15,000. So we're gonna divide that. Give me a second.
He did it. 4-stroke works.
15K is.
Hold on. the
Oh, wow,
animation
make
didn't
it-
load.
Make it do less
Alright, so-
damage though.
15,000 divided by 300
Dang it, I
billion.
missed.
Apathy, you
Have to
just
make it
confirmed
so.
fourth stroke. How dare you?
Times 100.
There we go.
Okay,
Chris-
so
Fourth stroke was
basically,
already made.
all right. So basically, if there was 300 billion members of the entire galaxy, and 15,000 members of the Jedi Order, the percent chance of one person becoming a Jedi was, let's see, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. It was 5 millionths of a percent. You had 5 millionths of a percent chance. That is 0.0000005% chance.
GG. But yeah, Ryan asked, "What if your force sensitivity is way too small?"
If your force sensitivity,
Um,
yeah, that. Oh, hey, Dayton's in the server. Hey, Dayton's here.
Hey.
Finally. Long time no see on Dayton. Shout out to Dayton for helping build this map, dude. Like, he did hella hard work on this map.
That's small.
Yeah. Well, okay, we're not. Like,
I'm gonna be honest though. If
What-
I don't get high force sensitivity, I'm just going to be a politician. I'm just stating that.
well,
yeah,
yeah.
that's honestly the best path for the people who don't get that.
Yeah, for the people who don't get force sensitivity, you can either be like a citizen of the you can be a citizen of the New Republic or the Galactic Empire, or you can go into the political side of it and go join the politics of it, or you can go enlist in the TFO and the Resistance.
I'm gonna go ahead and recommend a book, and it's called Darth Bane: Dynasty of Evil, and it
Oh, Lord.
just that first book. It gives you a little insight of what the Republic and the Sith stand as, with warriors and soldiers, and how you could get in, or what you could do more in the game. It explains what's what. So I'd recommend only that book. If
Yeah.
you're more interested on Darth Bane, though, then you can listen or read the other two.
Sock, it's not that we didn't like your Mandalorian models. We'll probably bring you back on to build some more. It's just that it's really hard to have so many builders right now, especially with.
By the way, I'm wearing the Mandalorian undergarbs. That's the Dark Jedi robes that I've been flashing.
Oh my god. Bayesian, this is custom lore. It's not all taking place in the time of the Old Republic. We're doing custom lore and all that.
I'm just giving people references to what it would correlate with.
Hey,
Like
Dayton's here.
how would one get in? How could one get in?
That combo
looks like a
kit.
fucking pirate.
Dayton just used the combo kick glitch to get away.
GG.
Leo, should we add the saber fighting in that server real quick?
I mean, I say we wait. I say we wait and we make sure we have it fixed. If we have it fixed, we can do that next Friday. But for now, let's not release actual saber fighting.
Will devs get certain buffs that younger players won't have?
Yes, the
Like
devs will get,
high force sensitivity for devs.
like devs depending on what group the devs want to be in will get buffs based off of what groups they're in and what exactly they did for us. Like if we had certain devs that did more for us than other devs, they'll probably get more of a buff. Like Dayton and Natural, if they keep building servers like they did, they'll probably get really great buffs. Like
Hey, what would I do in Crix? What would Crix and I get? currently.
Crix would get something big.
Dude,
'cause he's doing
Crix is going to be
No
something big
shit.
because Crix is doing a lot of the work, and Crix is the emperor.
I know, but he's the emperor. That's
I
what
know.
I'm asking. What would he
He's the
get?
Crix is
Try-
the
I'm kind
emperor.
of curious. I know.
Crix is going
What would I get though?
Crix gets Force Lightning. That's his OP buff.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, Leo, I want to make it to where the more you train, the higher of a buff you get. But also, if you're the rank you obtain, also gets you a buff.
Well, I
If
like
you,
that's
if,
the that's
if you
the
lose
thing.
that rank, then you still have the buff.
Like, I want to look at what we can do without a leveling system, because having a leveling system is going to cause that same lag that people see in SWTOR.
We can
Oh my
tone down
God.
the lag.
Yeah,
Leo,
yeah.
we're working on the saber fighting right now, and you can like dodge and choke at the same time.
Oh God.
So it's gonna be hella fights. Like
Yeah,
this
it's
game
Like,
is
choke
this
3
game is
times.
this game is gonna be a lot of fighting.
yeah. We're also. If I'm not a Jedi, I'll be a senator. Beijing. All right. Beijing.
If people who specialize in lore background and developed lore, won't they get a diplomatic buff?
A diplomatic buff.
I have no idea.
wait, what's a diplomatic buff?
Diplomats aren't supposed to be fighting.
Yeah,
They're
diplomats
supposed to-
diplomats shouldn't be fighting. Like diplomats, diplomats won't be able to get into the PvP servers.
Hey, never mind. I'm not gonna call that. No, Alex. No, put that down. Look what Alex said in the call.
Oh,
Chat.
I can't. If
Let me go ahead and.
I
let me go
exit
ahead
the
and read
stream,
it
it's if I exit the page, it exits the stream. I'm not
Alex,
using.
would you like to say this?
No.
Alex said that he created a chainsaw.
Oh God, Alex, why?
I swear to God.
Alex, why?
Give me that chainsaw so I can create it into a meme and then throw it in lava.
Alright.
Alex, why?
I'm sorry.
So if there are diplomats, will there be a senate?
Yes, there will be a Senate, and how the diplomatic group is going to work. We're going to have to look more into it on the Galactic Empire side. But with regards to the Republic side, we're going to allow people. Kind of like how you can make a clan in like Gaia and all that. What we're gonna do is we're going to make it to where you guys can make your own like political wings and groups. Like, so you guys know how like in the movies and in the lore, you had the Senate, and it was made up of representatives from all different places. Like you had people from Naboo, you had people from Tatooine, you had the Trade Federation, you had the representatives from Coruscant, you had representatives from just everywhere. So
Crix
like
is really good with a lightsaber. What the fuck?
I'm good with this force too, huh?
I would hope.
He keeps running at me and choking me and just like keep hitting me.
Yeah, you guys need to see this.
So we're probably gonna add in, yes, Mandalorians will eventually be a thing, Sock, but not when we first release. With
I'm excited
regards
for Force
to
push though.
yeah, Force Push will be.
God dang it, he keeps killing me.
Oh, give me a second. Does Dayton know we're live streaming?
What's the range on this, Crix? How many studs?
Okay, I'm just. So we'll probably do some more. We're gonna look at like if people make certain political groups, we'll probably add in some more non-PvP planets, so that way there's like we'll put in some planets, that way like the diplomats have stuff to do, so it's not completely PvP based. It's gonna be like a giant MMORPG.
Yo, We started the stream 54 minutes ago. We should probably wrap it up in like 6 minutes.
Yeah, just about. So, I mean, we're gonna try to add in. We're gonna try and add in not only PvP planets, but we're also gonna add in non-PvP planets. So we'll probably have like Naboo in there somewhere. We're gonna have a Mos Eisley Cantina, and that will probably like if we add in bounty hunters and Mandalorians. Mandalorians will spawn in on Mandalore unless we don't have it out yet.
Ace asks, Jello lightsabers will be edible? Question mark. I'm going to say maybe if we actually add that to a Jedi food.
How did Alex get in here?
What do you mean? How did Alex
Jedi
get in here?
lightsabers.
It's called farming.
Cooked to perfection with kyber crystals. Jello lightsabers.
Crix.
Eat them right off the stick.
Have fun with that, Sock. You can build it. If we don't like it,
Alex.
it doesn't go in.
I command you, fight the Sith. The Sith. Fight Emperor.
That is a Jedi superhero Sith secret.
Crix is gonna be the first Sith. He's
Yo,
gonna be
Jarrett.
like the Legend of Sith.
Jarrett, we gotta explain something to Emma after this, so.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
if we don't have anything else to talk about right now, I guess that's it for this SWTOR Talk.
Any last remarks?
Everybody, I love everybody. I love everything. I love this group, and I want to say thank you to all the devs that have worked for us so far. I want to say thank you. It's really been I understand a lot of people have had school, and it's been really hard for our devs to work and build. But
God dang it.
that's part of why we're gonna cut down on the devs, is that way people don't have to have we're gonna cut down on the developers a lot. It's not gonna be as many people because we can't have too many developers. So
Not today.
yeah,
Gosh.
so that's pretty much it for the stream. If any of the developers need to talk to us, we're in the Discord chat. You guys can message us. We'll be in the Discord chat. If anybody needs us.
Pinata.
With that pinata remark, we're gonna call it a night. So we'll see you guys next Friday for SWTOR Talk. Later.
Peace out.